mosque of Sultan Ahmed. The mosque of Sultan Ahmed is typical of this mosque, the typical design. But the other one called it the Blue Mosque. But why they called it the Blue Mosque? Because the dome of the mosque itself covered by the blue color. And here we called it the Alabaster Mosque. The same design of the mosque of Sultan Ahmed, which we have it in Turkey, we have it in here in Cairo. The same fountain, which we can see it in the middle of the mosque, is very, very important for the Muslims who do their prayers, because this one actually allows them to wash themselves and to clean themselves. So according to the Muslim religion, they have to do their prayer 5 times. This is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. We are going to talk about it now. Salat, or actually prayer, the most important pillar of Islam. They have to clean themselves before they do their prayer.
Yes.
That's why we have to find this fountain in every single mosque. To eat. The 4th pillar of Islam, it is actually charity or zakat, giving the others. Is very, very important for Muslim to give the others, especially the poor people, and even they can give to the non-Muslim. This is one of the most common thing of them to give. This is something very important. And of course, if you are poor, you have nothing to do, so you can just think, if I will have money, I will give to the others. The last pillar of Islam, this is actually Hajj, or which you can call it pilgrimage, visiting Mecca once in the lifetime. So the people dream, or the Muslims dream, to visit Mecca once a lifetime and to do their prayer in there. And they think that they visit Mecca 5 times a day by their prayer, and they wish by their heart, and they wish to visit Mecca in a real life once in their lifetime. But there is something very important you should know. If you don't have the ability, like you don't have money, you don't have that power, it's okay. But you believe that if you have power, if you have money, you should visit Mecca once a lifetime. Then in Islam, actually, the mosque is very important and precious. Something very, very important to see it in a mosque. Can you see this half circle in front of the mosque? The half circle?
Above?
Yes. There. This is actually the half circle. This is actually to show the people where is the direction of Mecca to do their prayer, and even to make it easy for the imam to make that echo if you don't have the sound system. So if imam says something by a very louder voice, all the people behind him can hear that voice. The other thing very important, which I can call it, it is actually member, which we can see it in the church. It's something like pulpit. The pulpit.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
It is the same. This is where the high priest can actually just go up and tell the people about it. In Islam, the sons of Muhammad Ali came, and he found this mosque, this pulpit is not in the central of the mosque. That's why he made this one, the alabaster one, the small one, which we can see it in the central of the mosque, and will make it easy to make attention or to get attention of all the people who do their prayer. Something very lovely in here. Muhammad Ali himself, after he died, or before he died, he asked the people, please, I need to build my grave or my tomb inside the mosque. That's why they built the grave of Muhammad Ali in here. Here is the tomb in the southern section of the mosque of Muhammad Ali itself. This is actually the grave, or this is actually the tomb of that person who gave the order to build this mosque. As I told you before, the people called it the Alabaster Mosque because it's covered by alabaster, and the most precious thing which you can see, it is actually the central dome. What is the function of that central dome? What do you think?
For acoustics,
This is
it
actually
helps a lot.
the echo, the sound
The echo.
system. So when I said Allah, can you see this echo actually? When Imam said Allahu Akbar, it means God is the greatest. All the people can hear this echo by the sound system, or this is the natural sound system of the central dome. In each corner of the dome we have a circle. This is actually written down one of the most famous caliphs or kings came after the Prophet Muhammad. So we have the name of Ali, we have the name of Uthman, we have the name of Umar, and in here we have the name of Abu Bakr. In each corner we have a name of one of the four.
At the end, all of us, even if you don't deal with it otherwise,
from here you can see the tomb of Sultan Hassan and the mosque of Ibn Tulun as well. I think from here you can see the pyramids. If you cannot, yeah, where? Try to find it with me. It's supposed to be in that section. It's not clear enough, but I used to see the pyramids from that section. Unfortunately, a problem happened, and it was actually firing. That's why the palace itself period, but they still make some restoration and renovation of the palace, which they can call it Al Jawhara Palace. In some other monuments during or around the citadel itself, still making restoration and renovation of this. So we have lots of ruins. Dates back to the time of Salahuddin and even the people after Salahuddin. I love that mosque.
It's beautiful.
你知道这边是全黑。
Cross section of the forest showing us the real level of the ground from outside. The icons.